Hello all, I'm Marin. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a very quick one where I'm just going to take you through what you can expect to see on my channel in 2026. So let's go ahead and get into it. So last year when I did this video, I had quite a few changes that I wanted to go over, changes with my content, things that you weren't going to see anymore. I don't have anything that drastic to talk about this year, but I did just want to kind of give you an overview of what types of videos you can expect to see from me. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with my teaching or librarian related content. I have always tried to do one teacher related video per week. It usually goes up on Sunday. However, with the new school year, so back in August, I decided to try to diversify that content a little bit more rather than doing solely week in my lives. First of all, because those are very time consuming to film, obviously, but also because it is not always possible for me to film a week in my life because of other things that are going on that use the library. There are a lot of people that come in and out, therapists that use the space. We have the Pinocchio therapist in there. Her office is connected to the library, so she's bringing students in and out. So it's not always possible for me to film. So because of that, I've decided to kind of try to vary that teaching related content a tiny bit. So things you can expect to see in that realm are going to be weeks in my life when I can manage to do that. I'm planning on doing one per month as of right now. You can also expect to see planning or prepping videos, so plan or prep with me for the new week, where I will take you through the lessons that are upcoming and the things that I'm getting ready for those lessons. You can also expect to see some morning or evening routine type videos where I will take you through my life before or after work. And then I'm also planning on doing a few more Sunday reset videos. So that's kind of how I'm going to make it so that I'm not always doing week or days in my life. Hopefully you have enjoyed the videos that I have put out that have kind of been in that vein, because I do plan on continuing that into 2026. If you have other types of videos that you would like to see that are library or teaching related, feel free to leave those down in the comments and I will take those into consideration when I am planning out my content. But as of right now, that's kind of what I've come up with for those types of videos. So that's what I'm planning thus far. All right, and then moving on to bookish content, because that is, I think, why a lot of my subscribers are here. So hello, welcome again. I am going to be doing weekly reading vlogs in 2026. I was doing that in 2025, and that is going to continue into 2026. However, I am going to do a lot more of focused vlogs where I am picking a theme and that will be the vlog that you're gonna see. This is to help me achieve specific reading goals, which will be coming up when I do my goals video in a few days. But basically, I am really trying to focus and hone in on certain things that I would like to accomplish. So I have a series of vlogs that I'm planning on filming this year, and I figured I would go ahead and share what those vlogs are gonna be here in this video so you'll know what to kind of look forward to or anticipate in terms of my bookish based content. So I am planning on doing some series related vlogs again in 2026. In 2025, I did some duology vlogs where I read a duology in its entirety and then vlogged that experience. I'm not planning on continuing that, but I am planning on doing a series called Spin a Series. I know a lot of people on BookTube do some kind of spinner wheel to choose their reads. The one that I'm thinking of specifically is Becca at Becca Books and Bujo. She is doing a spinner wheel series vlog, and she uses that wheel first of all to determine what type of series she's going to read and then the books that she's going to read. I'm going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to use a physical wheel that I used to use for my Wheel of TBR game, and I am going to put specific book names on that wheel. I'm going to spin it 3 times, and those are going to be the 3 books that you see in that vlog. Right now, I am planning on doing 6 of these vlogs throughout the course of the year. However, depending on how things go, I may increase that as we get into the latter half of the year. It's just going to kind of have to see what happens based on other vlogs that I'm planning on doing. So let's talk about the second vlog series you will see, and that is going to be a continuation of my 1 week, 1 genre vlog, which I started last year. So again, I use a spinner wheel to determine the genre that I'm going to read, and then I read 3 books that fit that genre, or ideally 3 books. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more. 3 books is where I'm going to try to land because that's kind of what I've already planned out. So I do have 5 remaining genres. So those are historical, sci-fi, fantasy, contemporary, and mystery/thriller, which I'm putting into one category. So those are the 5 that I still have left to film. And I'm going to probably do those once every 2 months or so. I do have my first one coming out in January, so you can look forward to that if this intrigues you. But I am planning on finishing that series up in 2026. So there are 5 vlogs remaining in that series that need to be filmed. I am also planning on doing a quick vlog series where I read all of the Literally Dead book club picks that I have not yet read. So I started reading the Literally Dead book club picks in 2021, which means I have all of the picks from 2020 that I still need to read. I have 4 picks from 2021 that I still need to read, and I actually did not read one of the picks from 2025. However, I still have a few days left in the year, and I am hoping to get that read so I don't have to carry that one over as well. But right now that works out to a total of 13 books left from the Literally Dead book club that I need to read. That is not including the new ones that I'm going to be reading this year as well. The Literally Dead book club usually runs from February through November, although Kayla talked about potentially only going through October. But I may incorporate those new reads into these vlogs as well. I'm just going to kind of play it by ear and see how it goes. But you can expect to see at least 4 vlogs in that series to help me get through the remainder of the backlist books. I will also be doing at least 8 vlogs where I am tackling the books on my seasonal TBRs. I talked about this a little bit already, but I think it's kind of silly for me to create TBRs and then not actually work on reading the books on those TBRs. So while I was creating these seasonal TBRs, the most I read off of one of those was 4 last year. So I want to do a better job of actually reading the books that I'm putting on the seasonal TBRs. So I'm going to do that by making a vlog series where I read the books on these seasonal TBRs. So you can expect to see those. Right now I've penciled in about 8 of those, but we'll kind of play that by ear. Some months I might be able to get more books from those TBRs onto my already existing TBR. So we'll just kind of have to see how that goes. But that is another vlog series I am planning on doing in 2026. And the final vlog series that I know I'm for sure going to do is reading books that I should have read in 2025. So these are books that I bought in either 2024 or 2025 that I did not read. I've already done a book haul where I took you through all of the books that I bought in 2025. I'll link that up above. So all of the books that are on that list that aren't earmarked for other vlogs will be hopefully read in these vlogs. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna be able to get to all of them, but my hope is that by incorporating one of these vlogs in every other month or so, I can at least make a larger dent in that pile of books than I would have otherwise. So that is the other vlog series that you're definitely going to see. I also have some things that I would maybe like to try out. I would like to do a week where I read middle grade to participate in middle grade March. There is a horror bingo board that was created by Wicked Reading that I kind of want to dip my toes into. So maybe do like a week where I'm reading horror books to try to get a bingo on that board. That kind of stuff is still kind of up in the air. I haven't formally decided whether I'm going to do that or not, but the vlog series that I just mentioned are the ones that you're definitely going to see, so you can stay tuned if any of those sound interesting, and hopefully they do. Now, staying with the bookish content, this brings me to my TBR game. Right now, I play my Bookopoly TBR game every single month, and I am planning on continuing to do that at least through the first quarter of the year. However, knowing that I have all of these other reading plans that I want to do as well, I may trim the TBR game down to once every other month and then give myself 2 months to read the books. I'm gonna see how the first quarter of the year goes, and if I feel like things are getting a little overwhelming, I'm obviously going to need to take a step back. This is not my full-time job. I obviously have a full-time teaching job, so I don't have hours and hours of time to devote to reading. And if it starts feeling like a chore, I'm not going to want to do it. And I've already set myself some goals in terms of how I want to read the books that are going to make things more challenging just in that respect. So I definitely don't want to add too much pressure to that already. So right now I am planning on filming my Bookopoly TBR every month, but I'm going to reevaluate after the first quarter and see if I can continue to do that. And I will, of course, let you know if that is going to change. So that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you would like to see more from me. If you made it to the end of this video and would like to leave an emoji to show you were here, you can leave a star emoji, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.